And US President Joe Biden is all set to debut at the G7 meeting on Friday. Biden and the group of 7 leaders are set to discuss plans to defeat the coronavirus pandemic, the world economy and challenges posed by China, of course. The White House spokesperson Jen Psaki on Thursday said that Biden will focus on the global response to the pandemic, including vaccine production and distribution of supplies.
President Biden will focus on a global response to the COVID pandemic, including coordination on vaccine production, distribution, and supplies, as well as continued efforts to mobilize and cooperate against the threat of emerging infectious diseases by building country capacity and establishing health security financing. President Biden will also discuss the global economic recovery, including the importance of all industrialized countries maintaining economic support for the recovery and collective measures to build back better. He will also discuss the need to make investments to strengthen our collective competitiveness and the importance of updating global rules to tackle economic challenges, such as those posed by China.
The virtual summit with G7 leaders is a chance for the new president to project a message of re-engagement with the world and with global institutions after 4 years of his predecessor's America First policies. Besides Biden, Italy's new Prime Minister, Mario Draghi, will be a new face at the leaders' virtual table. Britain, which holds the rotating chair of the G7, will ask members to help speed up the development of future vaccines to 100 days. Prime Minister Boris Johnson is keen to build ties with Biden, who did not support Brexit and who, as a presidential candidate, last year publicly warned Britain against endangering peace in Ireland. China, of course, will also be on the agenda. In his first major foreign policy speech as president, Joe Biden cast China as the most serious competitor of the United States. The G7 is made up of the United States, Japan, Germany, the United Kingdom, France, Italy and Canada, and has a combined GDP of $40 trillion, a little less than half of the global economy. Scientists have recovered the oldest DNA on record. They have extracted it from the tusks of ancient mammoths, animals that roamed northeastern Siberia some 1.2 million years ago. The discovery has already revealed a previously unknown species. The research will also broaden the horizons for the understanding of extinct species. Our next report has more.
This mammoth tusk is about 1 million years old. It's one of 3 mammoth tusks discovered and recovered by scientists that had been buried for ages in the Siberian permafrost. These prehistoric mammoth tusks are invaluable. From these tusks, researchers have extracted the oldest ever DNA specimen.
Well, we have recovered DNA from mammoth teeth that have been buried in the Siberian permafrost for between 700,000 years and 1.2 million years. This DNA is incredibly old. It's 1,000 times older than Viking remains, and it even predates the existence of modern humans and Neanderthals.
DNA has been recovered and sequenced from the remains of 3 individual mammoths, elephant cousins that dominated the Ice Age landscapes. While the remains were discovered starting in the 1970s, new scientific methods were needed to extract the DNA.
This is the first time that anyone has recovered DNA from specimens that are more than 1 million years old. And this has been quite a challenge. It has taken us several years to get the data out and to analyze it.
The prehistoric DNA provides a rare window into the past. It has revealed new information about the magnificent beasts that once roamed the earth.
What we have found is that one of the specimens, which we refer to as the Krestovka mammoth, belonged to a previously unknown lineage of mammoth that we didn't know existed. We were really surprised by this because everything we knew about the evolution of mammoths was that there was only supposed to be one single species in Siberia at this time.
1 million years old. This DNA discovery has already revealed the existence of previously unknown mammoth species. Until now, the oldest DNA had come from a horse that lived in Canada about 700,000 years ago. By comparison, modern humans are the newest tenants on planet Earth, with Homo sapiens taking their first steps only about 300,000 years ago. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.